Your lungs don't fill. That's unfortunate. I kind of need my lungs full of air to breathe. And empty too. You know, going from one to the other. Hey there, everyone. This is raocow playing Slay the Princess.
Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
And today we end our third cycle.
That mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
The cycle of violence. We bring the knife down with us every time, and more often than not, it didn't lead directly to violence. like it led to a pretty peaceful out with the Spectre, but with everyone else.
It doesn't feel right. It feels different.
Yeah,
Final.
it is final.
You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back. Fear.
Well, that's not like you, Skeptic.
Ignore the cowards. You have to look.
I won't have a choice. Unless I just stayed on this screen forever, I guess. No reflections. My cursor turns into a bird head. There's the bird. Just beyond...
I think you know what I am.
That's right. That's more than two. Then we're just gonna ignore all that. I don't know what you want, but get out of my face. I feel like I got everything I could get out of this. A long time ago. Because, like, it's going to be the same decision trees. Like, they don't really, I feel like, are fed by what you do through the cycle. Yeah. All of this is me. See the cabin one last time. Oh. Whoops. Shaking, shaking, and surprise! Here's our wife for this moment in time.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me.
You have 5 faces, like the 5 loops that are contained within the cycle.
It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
Although I feel like one of them did not have a face, and she was captured. What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting.
Well, I want all of your yous
but it's
to,
woven into your nature,
you know, talk to me.
When the echo spun us from 1 into 2, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
Given that I have called this the cycle of aggression, I will attempt to kill you. But first I need you to summon all your past selves. Let's see, how can I do that? Yeah, sure.
If you're saying that, it's because you don't yet understand. But we cannot use words alone to grasp at things that words cannot express. And you cannot rationalize with logic that which defies it.
Uh-huh. Okay,
Violence
great.
and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
Please, enlighten me. What? Hey.
I kill you, you kill me. Back and forth we go. Faster, faster, faster. I kill you, you kill me.
Yeah, that was just me. In the basement.
Hollow eyes watch from the dark corners of a forgotten place, flooded by emotions left unspoken. The tide rises.
It's kind of funny, because yeah, completely different than the gray and white.
You and me. An ending is a passion that can only be expressed with a moment in time. It is a seed for a new beginning. To linger on an ending is to rob it of its life. And without me, all that's left to do is linger.
Aww. Oh, I like this one. I mean, it's true, though. Okay, I have to respond with
You
this.
speak of me as if I am a ghost, but I am right in front of you.
Well, I mean, you were a ghost. Whee! Yeah!
I bleed you. I grind you to paste. My scars are a memory of what you used to be to me. I want those feelings back.
I feel like spreading your tail outward like that's a bad idea.
You run, but you do not run away. You take me somewhere new, somewhere we can dance like we used to. But I could not follow your steps.
That's right, you couldn't keep up.
There was no better gift for me than the gift of defeat. You showed me how much more I could be.
See, look how happy you are, actually, legitimately here.
We made each other better. To have no challenges to fade into nothing. A life without obstacles is no life at all.
Oh my gosh, does that mean that every different chapter ending may potentially lead to a different block of text at the end? Oh, that's just kind of mean.
We have. Look at what we are now, and see how small we were then.
I feel like I'm arguing in your favor here, but that doesn't matter, it's
That
fine.
cold fire has left your eyes. Are you finally willing to listen?
Wee! What?
Is it their body? Is it all of their body? Pluck the eyes, peel the skin, strip the tendons, mince the meat, grind the bones. When it is all gone, do you still have who you started with?
Remember when I was just a pile of organs? Oh! What a time that was!
A person is not a body. Death is a transformation into something new. It is only bodies that feel it.
Interesting. You're arguing for the existence of a soul. Now she's just relaxed. Don't mind the fondling of your heart there. Oh man, that is so mean.
Death is a fantasy. Only those who lack perspective see it as anything other than transformation. You cannot destroy me.
What? Spooky! Yay!
Passes through you as unseen fingers dance across your skin. I remember the violence you inflicted on me, and yet they don't return it.
I love this little piece of art. Oh, this one is beautiful. Like, isn't it? Oh, I love this one. See, like, I have to. This is why. I feel like it's just as valid to just get to the end of chapter 2. This is a beautiful little moment. Beautifully conveyed, and it says so much with absurdly little. I have horns, apparently. I'm not just a bird.
I offer
Hey!
you a solution,
Hi!
and you take my hand in yours.
She's happy to be here. Like, she is adorable.
You felt the pain you caused another, and you were willing to sacrifice everything you thought was used to set me free.
And, like, she's completely free from, like, the rest of the mound.
Without sin, there is no redemption.
I'm not sure how that statement comes from the previous one, though. Oh, I guess it's because because I have sinned, I was able to seek redemption. I don't know, I feel like... I don't know which one I want. That was what the silence meant. I mean, not this one. That one's just being a jerk. These two are both interesting. This one I feel is true her specifically, but not all of hers. And I am addressing the whole.
And without contrast, there can be nothing at all.
Whoa!
Boundless torrent of blades cut you for boundless angles. You are a body. You are gory ribbons. You are a body again. And you feel all of it.
The animation here with the heart showing up was wonderful. Then we get to see my beautiful slices.
On it goes until your bodies are not your thoughts, are not you. Alive, dead, then alive and dead, all at once.
This is really funny. That's all that's left of this form. Is just holding a heart.
You learned to put yourself away, and in your stillness you humbled me. You died countless steely deaths, and you lived countless short lives. And yet it is all so far behind you. I pushed you to a greatness you never would have reached without me.
They're just holding the heart down. I guess it's getting heavy. Ha! Beautiful.
You have never truly seen me gone. You cannot fathom a world without me.
I can fathom a lot of things. Oh, trembling.
You are unmovable. Is it by the design of our conflict that I cannot win? Or are you just that fervent in how you cling to delusion? Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
We can. We absolutely can. And it is a beautiful moment. I wish there was just a slay the princess, no comments. Cause I want to slay the princess, but I disagree with all three here. She's not cruelty itself.
Then destroy me if you're able. But I will not coddle you in my final moments. I will not yield to your delusion without a vicious struggle.
The game's called Slay the Princess. I have to select it at least once in my endings.
You have to face her alone.
I can do this alone.
You've been doing all right on your own, but you're not going to strike a decisive blow from out here.
Okay.
There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
Oh, you want to go inside the cabin.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
I want to see what happens here. Like, what will happen?
You can't, and lucky for you, I'm not going to let you try.
Rude! Look, the stubborn took over for a minute, alright? Fine. Okay.
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that.
A few steps later.
Do you need me to describe things?
Ah, just
Yeah.
do it.
Of course.
Just do it. It's such a nice moment.
The interior of the cabin is, well, it's a cabin, yeah? There isn't much here, just a table and a knife and a door. And some windows. There's no mirror, either. I think you broke it.
Yeah, I
And
did that.
I know I've already mentioned it, but if we want to see this through, we're going to need that blade.
Absolutely.
That's probably for the best. It's always seemed to give us more options than not.
This is what I've realized. Like not bringing the blade leads to unique moments, but if you want more options, having the blade is
Stairs.
the
Do you
idea.
remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
You wanted to say how she might be better off if we slay her?
We both know why you're here. You don't have to draw it out for my sake.
It sounded just like that. A little sharp, a little menacing. Only she didn't know us.
Yeah.
And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
I'll make this quick.
And there you are, knife in hand. That sight brings me back. You're going to do it then, aren't you? You're really going to kill me. You'll have all of eternity to yourself after this. Why don't we chat a little before I go?
I have to try. I have to try.
So this is it then. Let's see this through.
So, that's how it is. Whatever world you want to build without me, I hope it works out.
I hope it works out too.
Despite our differences, I've always loved you.
Wait, that came out
I
of
wish
just
nothing but the
her.
best.
Oh my gosh! Cycle 2 ending is canon! I thought it was just a reflection. Oh.
She's gone. And I don't think she's coming back.
Oh?
Is that a metaphor, or are you being literal? It doesn't matter, we don't need to linger down here anymore. Let's get going.
Alright. Yeah, then's gonna be nothing.
It's quiet here.
Might be quiet for a while. Huh.
He's gone. She's gone. No one is left to trap us here but us.
Yeah, we create the sun. I remember that. That was my first ending.
It's finally over, isn't it? But all of us are still here.
I knew we'd finally see it through. All it takes to be a winner is grit and determination.
We really did win, didn't we? We're the house now. We get to make the rules. This is nice. No more hunting. No more running. Just us. And whatever's out there.
Absolute reality. Who would have thought there was really a world outside of us? And who would have thought we'd actually wind up siding with him?
The whispering, and the coercion, and the bickering. Everything horrible about being alive has stopped. I could get used to this. That wasn't very hard at all.
Well, the system are clearly being pretty happy with the resolution.
Speak for yourself.
I'm not happy with a lot of the things I did, but like, let's be clear. This is my third ending. These are choices. These are things I've tried to do because they were different. And I think that's why it feels a bit bad to me. It's because they're not like my actual choices.
Well, boys, how does it feel?
They're my
We're not
video
just on
game
top of the
choices.
pecking order. We are the pecking order now. I hope this was all worth it, because I'm personally inconsolable.
I feel like I'm kind of with you here, Smitten.
Lucky for us, you have forever to get over it. Time mends a lot of things. You'll get better. Here, here, to our vanquished foe. It's good to be back. Now we just have to figure out what to do with ourselves. Forever. No problem. We can do that, yeah?
We've already dealt with one eternity.
We can do that.
This is the last eternity. Yeah. Alright. Like I said, it's not the ending I would have chosen. But it's something I felt needed to be attempted, you know? There was a choice to just cut to the very core of it. And I thought it'd be silly not to at least give it a try. And so I did. And I got the results. But yeah, this... I forget how different, if any, it is to the first ending I got. It's fine. So... we're doing 1/4 cycle together. This one, there might be more editing. Because if I have a very... in some cases, I have very specific ideas I want to try. And, like, some of these I'm probably just gonna cut right to the chase. Once this is over, I'm just gonna click through it a little bit. Because we've seen this. Thank you so much for making a third time. Alright. Let's return to main menu. Let's go to the stickers. So, by the way, I noticed that you flicker. And it's because you have, you know, white dress and black dress. You look adorable. This one flickered too, but these don't. So, I feel like that means they might not be as different. But yeah. 1/4 cycle with 5 loops. So, I'm gonna have no let. I have to hit these. So, if I don't hit these, I will have to reload and try again. I feel like we can probably figure out what they want from us, right? So under the tower, I got the Fury. You're probably related to the Fury. You can get here from the Spec, so you probably get there from the Spec. You are gonna be there from the Damsel. You got you from Prisoner too, and the Damsel. So, you know, so I think you're gonna get you from Prisoner. And I'm pretty sure that the Stranger is alone, is its own thing, which means we're gonna get you from the Witch. So at the very least, we have a pretty good idea of at least how to start. Hey, I actually got 100% of the gray by seeing the 2 versions. Okay. There's no, like, outside indication or anything, though, which is fine. But like, let's consider the Fury, for example. Like, there's just so much. Forces appear. Like, I don't know. Like clearly, there's a lot more to do. It's a little scary. Like, it's a lot. I went out of my way to make sure not to look at the hints of the obscured stickers. I've got some ideas, because so we know that to end a loop, typically it's either the princess is outside. I believe that I've won unconditionally. I believe that the princess has won unconditionally, or I believe that we're stuck in a stalemate. I feel like how things end. But when I die, it has to end. Both she and she have an option where I can kill myself, including while I'm possessed. So for these two, that's what I want to try. I have an idea for what to try with you, through you. You're just extremely still unexplored. So, I don't know, we'll flail with that one. And you, I don't know. So I'm probably gonna go in order of certainty. Well, I can't say certainty. Order of confidence is more like it. Out of curiosity, the hero and the princess. Somehow there are two things I haven't seen, really? Huh! I saw all the chapter 2 princesses, and yet there is still room for more during chapter 1. I have no idea where I'd start looking. But okay, so I really love my final confrontation with her here. The ending, I was like, okay. That's my plan for the 4th cycle. See you guys next time.